Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob, we are DURC, and today we are going to be looking at the WPL C24-1. That's a 1/16 scale crawler. Now this is probably one of my cheapest purchases that I've had so far on the channel. I've seen a lot of people talking about the WPL stuff, and I thought, right, I want to give them a try and see what they're like. You know, I like the fact that they look like they're, you know, nice scale hard bodies and things like that. So let's get it out of the box. I haven't ran it yet, so let's get it out of the box. Let's see what it's like. Let's see what we get included, and then we will take it out for a crawl and we'll see what it's like. So I've already broken the sellotape on the box, so let's slide it out. Instruction manual, which there you go, does have English in there. Okay, so you've got your instructions. We'll put our plastic off. Okay, so you've got your little control. Now I believe these are proportional, so you can actually, you know, steer properly left to right and do your throttle. Now these say it's a 4-channel apparently. You've got your adjustment on your steering trim, and then once you turn it on, you've got your LED. So here's the actual rig itself. So I went with the 3 battery version. So I got this off AliExpress. I think it cost me $50, including tax and shipping. So like super cheap. So it's like £42 or something like that. And I went for the 3 batteries. So I got 1 battery's in here, 2 spare batteries, and then because I thought I like doing like longer trails, like going for walks and stuff like that. So I thought 1 battery's just not going to cut it, is it? You get your little scale accessories. So you get like mirrors, you've got like your little tow hitches on there. Looks like you've got door handles and stuff like that. So that's really cool. You've got all the holes and everything to stick everything in here. So that's cool. It's a hard body, which is nice. And it's actually quite a nice looking hard body, to be fair. You know, you've got interior in there as well. I'll grab the camera in a minute and you can take a closer look. But yeah, to be fair, that's actually quite a nice looking hard body. I think with a little, you know, scale figure in there, maybe some stickers and a bit of weathering or something like that, this could look really cool. So, okay, so we've got our truck, and then you also get your charger, okay? So that's what you get in the box. Let's power it on. We'll take a closer look at it. We'll see what it's like, and then we'll get out and take it for a rip. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the actual rig itself. So like I said, it's a hard body. You've got that full interior. You've got your rear bed. This is where your battery goes in the back here. So you just pull this up, and then your battery just slots in the back in there. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Push it down when you're done. Tires. Oh, they're quite hard tires, to be fair. You can hear it's a bit plasticky. But obviously, you know, it only costs $50, so I'm not expecting the world, do you know what I mean? Suspension, very bouncy. The front is stiffer than the rear. The rear is very soft, front's quite stiff. If we take a look underneath, so it's got a little, I think it's a little 270 motor, it's a tiny little thing. And it looks like it's actually got metal axles. So I thought this was just all plastic, but it's actually got metal axles, front and rear. You've obviously got your steering servo. I have no idea what that rating is going to be for the steering servo. You've got LEDs on the front as well, which I'll show you. We'll turn it all on in a minute. We can see what they look like. It's a 4-link on the rear and a 4-link on the front. Obviously you've got your gearbox. So it's really simple. You can see the shocks there don't actually have springs. They're just shocks. Okay, and there's quite a lot of wiggle there. They might be able to tighten those screws up maybe, or put some washers in there or something, but to be fair, you know, I mean, for me personally, I just want to give it a go, see what it's like, but also, you know, for some videos and stuff like that for the channel, you know, if it's got a bit of bounce and stuff like that, like the SCX24, you know, you pay £120 for an SCX24, and that's really bouncy suspension as well. So it'd be interesting to see how it compares. This is one of my first 1/16 scale rigs. Most of my rigs are 1/10 scale. I do have a little Axial XES24, which is obviously 1/24 scale. But this is one of my first 1/16 scale. I have actually bought the WPL B16 as well. So we'll be giving that a try as well. But I really love a Hilux, so I was like, right, I've got to have the C24, haven't I? So right, let's chuck the battery in, let's turn it on, let's see what it's like on the table. We'll chuck the accessories on, and then we'll take it out and see what it's like. Okay, so to put the battery in, you're just going to lift this little flap up here. Your battery just slots in and just plugs into here. Okay, so I've just plugged that in. So let's just pop that in there, tuck it away, just close that down, give it a little push, it does a nice little click. Okay. And then if we grab our transmitter, okay, and just switch it on. Okay, it's flashing away. And then underneath, you've got your power switch here to turn it on. Okay, so there's your lights. Let's see what it's like. So, you know, we can do proportional steering. You know, it's not amazing, but I mean, again, you know, what you expect for $50, I suppose. And then a little bit of driving. It's not very, oh, okay. We'll go launching off the table now. Very noisy motor. I actually really like the yellow style lights, proper old school. That's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so let's get our accessories on, and then we'll take it out for a little crawl. We'll see what it's like. I'm guessing it's not waterproof. Most of my things normally end up submerged in the water, so we'll probably try and avoid water a little bit to begin with, just to see if it's waterproof. This is all the accessories you get in the accessories pack. So you get like 4 door handles, you get your front light towing eyes, you get 3 windscreen wipers, 2 mirrors, get your snorkel, get some spare links, you get a screwdriver, 4 screws, rear lights and so on, and you get your little stickers. So yeah, it's really cool that they give you some spares as well. So obviously if you do lose any, I'm going to glue mine on so that hopefully they don't come off. But yeah, so that's the little accessory set you get with it. So we're going to get those on. Okay, we are out on the trail. We are back at our usual spot. So let's see how the little WPL C24 does along the bank. See if we can get up the steep bank, and then we'll just take it for a little bit of a crawl along and just see what it's like. Side hilling. I don't think it's got the grip to get up there, to be honest. You can see those tyres are just getting coated in mud and it's just spinning. And then that little motor's got the power, or the tyres have got the grip, so it's not going to get up that bank. But to be fair, that's quite a steep bank, and obviously there's a lot of leaves and a lot of mud. So, but good effort. Move on to the next bit. just going to get over these logs. It's struggling there, isn't it? Let's see if we can get across coming from the other way. Okay guys, that's it for today. So overall, you know, I think for, you know, how much I paid, like $50, you know, it's not bad. It's a decent little trail truck. You know, the only things I would say that it's struggling with is throttle control's not the best. The tyres, you know, don't seem amazing. And I don't know if the motor's struggling a little bit. Another thing I've noticed as well is the gearbox obviously being so low, it gets hung up on that quite a lot because that sticks down quite a bit. So I don't know if there's options to change that. I'll have a look at and see if there's some different alternatives. But yeah, so it hangs up on that a little bit. But otherwise, you know, the motor is pushing it over things. You know, it is getting over, as you've just seen, you know, some of the little kind of twigs and logs and stuff, you know, which for its size, you know, are kind of scale for its size. But I really like the look of it, I've got to be honest. It's a really nice looking hard body. It just looks really cool. I definitely want to get a figure in there and, you know, get some accessories on it and stuff like that, because I just think it looks really cool. I do think I will buy some more. I'm definitely going to have a look at some upgrade options. You know, I'm not disappointed. You know, at the end of the day, I paid $50. So, you know, it's not like I'm expecting a Traxxas TRX4 or something like that. Do you know what I mean? It's $50. So, but yeah, so let me know in the comments what WPR rigs you've got, what you've done to them to make them better, what you think I should do to this one to make it better, and then I can obviously do those upgrades and see how it compares. Give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.